Wait a minute. Right. So from all that, I've not actually had the what? Wait, what? What's going? No. Okay. Through all that, I've not actually had my microphone up. That was a long explanation that did not end up on the stream, I don't think. But is it still moaning about my audio bitrate? Unsure. Wait, it's 20 seconds behind, so let me just check this. Audio is coming through fine now. Right. Hello, everyone. I've only just done 10 minutes of explanation with it barely coming through because I didn't have my audio turned up because I confused the sliders. Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fallen Earth. This game was released in 2009. I'll do a very, very quick summary. This game was released in 2009 because I don't know what the audio was like before. Thus, why it looks like this. It was a bit of a palaver getting it to work, but we should be... It's still complaining about the audio, but I know it's coming through fine, so... YouTube, shake fist. Right, I need to be doing that one. Wait, why are you taking me back to the person that... south... Fence pieces at the houses to the southwest, which will be over here. Why is it pointing me that way? Because I think what that's doing is... No, it's pointing me southeast. Game is a bit jank. It's a game from... So, this is an MMO from 2009. It's a post-apocalyptic MMO, whereby you craft stuff in order to... it's going to keep moaning at me about that. Yeah, you craft stuff in order to stay in the game. You can buy things in the auction house and in shops, but for the most part, it's definitely an awful lot easier to just craft as much stuff as you can. And then when you do combat, I might need to drop the audio in. The audio might be a little bit high. I'm going to die. Those cockroaches are really, really strong. Yes, and then you respawn. And then you go out and do it all over again. Why can't I do log into Life Nettles? Is that not at this location? Wait a minute. No, it's not at this location, but it is at Linewood, but I'm unsure on that one. Oh, it's over there somewhere. Fine. Right. You don't drop any stuff. I think you lose... You probably lose a bit of experience. I don't really know if you lose experience, but that's a beehive. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna be doing well, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a lot. Anything that I can harvest, I need to harvest, because harvesting is good. I do need a better gun. I don't know why that rugged bandage thing keeps on coming up. Okay. And onwards. So I need to get over to these houses. But they're obviously surrounded by cockroaches, so that's not particularly ideal. But I do have psychic powers. Or mutations. In order to make life a little easy. So that disrupt basically stuns them when I hit them. So I do want to just make sure that recharges before I go into combat with this one. There's a bit of lag, but you know, they just resurrected the servers after 2 years, so you know, you can kind of, it's one of those games that you can kind of accept that it's going to be a little bit janky in places. I'm expecting that that's not actually the... No. Okay, it's like probably going to be like special wood. Oh, right, yeah, that was literally the special wood. So now I need to just get out of here again. But, you know, this is quite a fascinating MMO that does things in a bit of a different way to an awful lot of MMOs. So I don't know how much I actually said about the horse. So I have a horse. It's over there somewhere. The horse is basically persistent in the world. Insofar as when you're logged on, I expect it vanishes when you log off. But you know, that horse or that vehicle is yours, but you don't kind of get it out of some magic pocket that an awful lot of MMOs will do, sort of like a summon horse. You don't have that in this game. It's much more, well, realistic. You know, you've left your horse over there, so obviously it's going to stay over there until you pick it up again. So yeah, that's, you know, a nice touch, and you can put it into a garage, but you're never actually going to put it into your pocket, because that just isn't an aspect of this game. But I mean, a lot of the quests are very sort of go here, kill this, go there, get that item. It's their fetch quests, but you know, as I think I've said before in other games, I hate those puns. They were bad puns. Right, I do just need to drop some more points into first aid, because I am actually trying to get a specific first aid skill, which I think you unlock at like 24, so I'm slightly off it. I will go and check, because the trainer is there. It's just there. Oh, it's Suck It Up. I can get Suck It Up. Yes, I'll take that. But the Staunch Wound 2 is at 36, and Resuscitation is more of a skill for people that are in groups. But yeah, Staunch Wound 2 would be useful. I can also make bandages, and I probably should, but anyway. Right, so let's have a quick look at what I've got. I can kill him. We can do that. We can probably do that as well, especially as I need to take that orange one off. Oh, West Reach in Odinville. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I think that's that's sort of like a radial type quest. Let's see what else we've got. Probably end up running in there. Okay, so you can only have 5 quests being tracked, but obviously you can pick up other items for it. So most of our, so we've got One Man's Trash over there, and Admiral Willie's stash is apparently over in this direction. It's going to be in the middle of that, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. Okay, we'll go into the middle of that then. At least it's not far to run when everything goes horribly wrong. Notice I said when, not if. I don't really know why it's called a shipyard dog, on the basis that it's not protecting a shipyard, it's a scrapyard. But, right. As this component merchant is here, I can get some of these, and by some... Wait, did I not? May not be able to afford all of that. See what I can actually. So I need to make some sciencey things. I need to make what? I don't. Hide no skill game. Hide cannot craft. Don't hide that. So my current skill is 27. I need 3 more. Of something. Can I get? Oh no, that's biology. I wonder if the medicine tray, the crafter, not the crafter, the other thing, the merchant, food and drink merchant. I think there was another medicine merchant. Might be the one that I want. Yes. So that would be 2. That would be 3. Right. So that would be the things that I need to get the ATV going. And now we can have a look at getting this next quest done. Oh yes, I should have noted, because I think it was down in the bit where the audio wasn't great. So this game is free to play, utterly free to play. And normally, when you hear about free to play games, it's a case of where it's free to play, as in you're going to download it for free, but there's going to be an awful lot of restrictions and all that. No, this is just literally just free to play. They're working on a reboot of this, but it's not ready yet, and pandemic's taking a while, and so I just thought, you know what, let's just throw the servers up again, which means it gives their servers a bit of a shakedown, because they're new servers, they're 64-bit Windows servers rather than 32-bit Linux servers. And it also generates interest in the game, which, you know, it's a good way of generating interest, because people really did like this game a lot, especially when, you know, you look at let's just say other MMOs out there right now that might be having a little bit of trouble at the moment. Okay, I'm talking about New World, as it has just been It has just been announced that so this week, New World fixed the issue whereby if you roll and unfocus the window, sort of just move the window around, the client doesn't receive any damage while it's in that roll, and for as long as basically when they're in the roll and sort of being moved around, they're not taking any damage. So, and when they come out, the damage doesn't actually impact them like had they just done it the other way. So they are literally invulnerable. So they fixed that, and as a consequence, broke their auction house. If you sell an item on their auction house, and the item comes to you, so it goes to them, you don't actually get the gold. The gold is just deleted. So there's that issue that they are now having to deal with, and now another one has just popped up whereby you can put, you can inject HTML through their chat system, so you can have your icons like really, really huge if you wanted to, or you can crash other people's clients if you wanted to. And the thing that I find humorous about this is, obviously I was active on Starbase forums, and people were saying there, people aren't going to hang around on Starbase for long, because obviously New World is coming out type of thing, and being attacked by a sandworm. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I got what I wanted. Anyway, also got some 3D glasses. I'm not going to put the 3D glasses on because it's a -3 to perception. Why is that not? I think I know exactly why it's not. I need to sell some things. Where's the... There it is. There's the garage. Let's have a look. Oh yes, I'm carrying around an awful lot of scrap with me. Just stuff that I probably don't need. Some stuff, yes, like the scrap gears, but there's probably some things in there that I can probably get rid of. So let's... I think that's the food trader. There should be a... Yeah. Sell some stuff here. I could sell my loafers. Yeah, that's what it was. Scrap injector, don't need that. Need that. Get rid of that and get rid of that. Okay, that should be fine now. Right. Okay. So and yeah, let's just quickly hand this quest in here. So yeah, it's just here. Good. Fine. I don't need to run too far. But yeah, I mean, when you're looking at a game like this from 2009, yeah, it's got some problems. Obviously, graphics aren't great because it's a game from 2009. Right. Bar tab liquor. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I need to go down to this one, I think, 'cause there's a load of quests to do down there, and I think I may as well just pick up the horse as well. Yeah. I may as well. And yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping this weekend I'll be able to get my ATV, because honestly this horse is not great. I will just grab some horse feed. Actually trying not to sell things that I know I'm going to need for building the ATV. I can get rid of things like the soy milk. I've got loads of that. I'm not going to be using that. Get rid of that kitchen knife. Okay, oh, Greenwich milk can also go as well. There we go. So this is Old Nag. It's your starter horse. It's not great. Oh, wait. Okay, that should mean that now... Yeah. In theory, we can now build, or start building, these things, which is good. I'll probably have the tyres up reasonably quickly. But yeah, so there's like 4 parts, and then you also need to learn how to actually build put the parts together. Yeah, it's a bit of a janky game. There's some lag issues, but I mean, an awful lot of people are now playing on new servers, so that's the sort of thing that can be improved over time. And I've had a few just sort of dodgy issues, like my horse just vanishing. That was the thing that happened. I was on a long road and my horse just vanished from underneath me, and I don't know where it went. So yes, that was a thing. And you know, there's a few just sort of things that are more sort of quality of life, like the ability to, or the inability, I should say, of just being able to take everything that I've crafted in one go. That doesn't exist. So yeah. But yeah, there's always going to be things like that in these sorts of games, because ultimately they're old games. And while they will have improved a bit due to World of Warcraft, you know, and World of Warcraft would have improved a bit, you know, with all these other games of that type coming out, but you know, it's just like, eh. If you can get past the graphics, it's a really, really good game, basically. Which, you know, if you watch videos on this channel, you'll notice that I don't play an awful lot of games that are like hyper realistic. I just don't see the point. Yeah, no, I don't see the point of playing sort of hyper-realistic games, because who cares really what they look like now? Because I mean, you know, I remember when Far Cry was released, and Far Cry looked incredible. The first Far Cry, that game looked incredible back then, and you look back at it now and you think, why did I think that looked good? It doesn't. just because we've been spoiled, really, by an awful lot of games which look even better. But, you know, I mean, that game was fantastic. It just played really well, and it was before they kind of got this... why isn't Staunch Wounds working anymore? I don't actually understand. Oh, wait, do I... that require... oh, it actually requires... right, okay, I've been burning... that's what... okay, yeah, fine. Right, okay, what are my other skills? Okay, so these are all training. Right, I don't actually have any other bandages. I might be able to make some. Let's have a look. Create refined bandage. I need 5 ragged cotton, and I do not have 5 ragged cotton. Right, okay, so I need to lure these people in, because they might have ragged cotton on them, because they're humanoids. Humanoids have things on them that we might be able to use, including guns. Unless he's that one. I think that's, you know, the whole realism aspect is actually what has caused a bit of a problem with this game, looking at it now compared to something like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft looks an awful lot better despite it being an older game. Because they didn't go for a realism aspect, whereas this one did, and it's kind of, it's dated rapidly. Right, I need to back off, because I need to do some natural healing. Wait. Yeah, I need to actually get into this camp, and it is crawling with guards. And I don't... no. I've got the gun. But the gun has a small problem in that its range isn't great. It's 30-meter range. And I've got 8 shots. Okay. Might be able to make this work. I am not going to be particularly surprised if I die. I just leveled up. Good. Right next to a raider. Yes. So my problem is basically this gun isn't very good. I need a better one. But I can't actually craft a better one because I don't have the ability to. I mean, I might be able to. The problem is that they respawn quite rapidly. But I am getting some quite useful stuff off them. So we'll sort of weave in and see if we can't. So that one... apparently just did poison damage, but it... got to sort of slowly move into the middle. Nice. Okay, I've got one of them down. Got one of the quests done, which I may actually just pull out now. Nope. that went very poorly. That's fine. So part of the downside of dying, though, because I think you lose a little bit of health, but you also respawn in wherever the facility is. Actually, is this the one that I need to be in now? It might be, you know. This is the Linewood facility. And I have to log in on... Hold on. Is it this one that I need to be in? That's the question. Unsure. Absolutely unsure. Anyway, yeah, so you don't reappear where your horse is, because you're in these facilities, which means that your horse may be sort of left stranded somewhere. And I don't know where I am. Okay, no, we're there. So the mission you're dying is actually up at rest stop rather than at Linewood. Fine. So yeah, this is one of the maps. This is just one of the maps. I don't know how many maps there are. When I played before, I never really made it out. I think I did get out into the next map, which was like a foresty one. But yeah, I didn't progress very far the first time I played this, which is a shame. I think had I been playing with a group of people, maybe if I was like with my sort of World of Warcraft clan type thing, then I might have probably would have stuck around, because I stuck around in World of Warcraft for quite some time, because to me it was more about the people. But it became a point for me where I was paying for it to not really play it, and at the time wasn't actually employed, so it was a bit of it was a bit of an it was a monthly payment for something that I couldn't really afford. So yeah, it was a bit of a shame. But I liked my time with World of Warcraft, and now I don't think I'd go back. That's the thing, because when Blizzard came up with the World of Warcraft Classic, people went back to it. Just people in general. Went back to it, and they kind of got into it. But this is a better way of doing a sort of a classic mode. This is reinvigorating sort of the desire for people to play a game like this. But it's doing it at a price point which is free. Completely and utterly free. Why wouldn't you do something like that? Why did you have to pay a monthly subscription for World of Warcraft Classic? So they're already getting subscriptions for World of Warcraft, and I can't imagine they're doing that badly. So considering that they were putting up old content essentially onto servers that people could play, because they'd also gone after every sort of unofficial classic type of server out there. Why were they asking people to pay for it? It doesn't make a huge amount of sense, considering that they weren't playing the most up-to-date content. They were replaying old content in the old way before these changes were made. It's a little bit strange. This is a better way of doing it, I think, with the idea that you are gaining interest in a game that you're going to be remaking, or they are actually, they are in the process of remaking this game. I don't know what engine they're going to be in, and I've not even seen any screenshots of it, and I kind of don't want to, because for now this is good enough. It's serviceable graphics, especially when you keep reminding yourself, yeah, this was a game made in 2019. I need to this one. Yeah. Yes, it is this one. We'll just slowly ride back to town and hand this one in, and then actually I will probably vacate for the moment. It will be a shorter stream than normal, simply because I think you've probably seen everything that, if you're thinking, if you're still on the fence at this point, I think this is the sort of game which you rapidly know whether or not you would be interested in this or not. There's an awful lot of crafting to kind of keep yourself going. You can craft an awful lot of things. You don't really sort of get quest rewards. Your quest rewards aren't necessarily, here's a crossbow, here's an assault rifle. It's here's just some experience and some action points, and go and make the stuff yourself. Pen, a carving knife, and some. And you see that this guy, he wants me to craft a carving knife, and so I should be able to do that. I need weak adhesive, so I'll need to sort of go around and either find someone who sells weak adhesive, or see if I can scav it, which I might be able to do from one of these places. Probably not from the car, but you never know. The junk does all seem to have their own loot tables, so a car will drop things that cars would have, like gears and iron, whereas a pile of rubbish might give you a book or like plastics, or so refuge. I could expect paper or something along those lines to come out of this. Wood, it's understandable. And when you break down a vegetable, you get vegetables. It's all fairly rational. For a game that was released in 2019, it's actually not that bad. Gasoline formula. Do I want that? It's probably not 450. Not yet. Is there a gears one? Refine gears. Here we go. That's quite expensive. Oh. Problem is that they put the cost in. So. I literally can't buy that yet. I can sell some things. Ooh, actually, I could probably learn that by now. Let's see. Instructions for a pen. Oh, that's science 45. Yeah. So I should be able to now do gears. Create refine gears, yeah. So I'm just going to make 4 of those because I'm going to need those for other things. By other things, I mean, I think control system. Yeah, control system needs 3 gears, so I need 2 more gears, but I'll need gears for other things anyway. And fasteners. I don't believe there's the ability to craft fasteners at the moment. I don't know, it's a little bit strange because there's some things that aren't actually in this game, even though they technically should be, because that bit hasn't been sort of re-enabled yet. It's sort of it's very, very early days for this game. Anyway, I'm going to vacate for now. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.